How did David Hume contribute to the Enlightenment? If you're curious about how one philosopher could shape an entire era of thought, you're about to discover the significant impact of David Hume on the Enlightenment. David Hume, a Scottish philosopher, historian, and economist, was a key figure in the 18th century Enlightenment. Born in 1711, Hume's work spanned various fields, but his contributions to philosophy, particularly in empiricism and skepticism, were pivotal. Hume's empiricist views built upon those of John Locke and other predecessors. He argued that all human knowledge comes from experience, rejecting the idea of innate ideas. This meant that our understanding of the world is derived solely from what we perceive and experience, rather than from any inherent knowledge. One of Hume's most influential ideas was his skepticism about causality. He challenged the traditional view that we can rationally justify our belief in cause and effect. Instead, he suggested that our belief in causality comes from habit and custom, rather than reason. This idea, known as the problem of induction, questions whether we can truly predict the future based on past experiences. In ethics, Hume introduced the concept of moral sentimentalism, which posits that moral decisions are based on emotions rather than reason. He argued that reason is the slave of the passions, meaning that our emotions drive our actions, and reason merely follows. This idea was revolutionary because it shifted the focus from rational moral principles to emotional and sentimental evaluations. Hume also formulated the is-ought problem, which questions how we can derive moral obligations, what ought to be, from factual statements, what is. This challenge has had a lasting impact on ethical theory, influencing later philosophers and shaping modern metaethical thought. Hume's impact extended beyond philosophy. His historical writings, such as The History of England, were highly regarded and contributed to the Enlightenment's emphasis on empirical research and critical thinking. His skeptical approach to religion and miracles was particularly controversial but influential in the broader intellectual landscape. Immanuel Kant, another significant philosopher, credited Hume with awakening him from his dogmatic slumbers. This indicates how Hume's skeptical and empiricist views challenged and transformed the philosophical discourse of his time. His influence can also be seen in later thinkers such as Jeremy Bentham and even Charles Darwin, who found Hume's methods and ideas vital to their own work. In summary, David Hume's contributions to the Enlightenment were multifaceted. He advanced empiricism, challenged traditional views on causality and ethics, and influenced a wide range of thinkers across various fields. His skeptical and naturalistic approach to knowledge and morality continues to shape philosophical and scientific thought to this day.